Hello everyone, my name is Itzamme Maya. My project is for the Miami-Dade Animal Services here in Doral. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a UX/UI student here. I work in hospitality, I work in Miami Beach. But the main thing that you need to know about me is that I love animals, and this is all. My whole project is dedicated to just that. So just a little history. I feel as if I've basically been leading up to this moment. As soon as we were able to pick our project, I knew this is what I would do. So I've been encouraging adopt, don't shop for cats and dogs since the beginning of time. Miami is actually one of the most overpopulated cities with the most animals, and our shelter is the #2 kill shelter in the world. In the US. So right now the shelter has about 500 animals, and it is a kill shelter, so it's really sad. And the more I try to promote adoption to my friends, the more I realize it's hard because the website doesn't have any photos, nor does the application. So I started going to the shelter myself, and I would just take pictures of the dogs. And then eventually I started my own Instagram account, but obviously Instagram can only do so much. I became an admin for Urgent Dogs of Miami, where it's volunteers who post pictures of dogs throughout in the shelter, but it's still not enough. So what's the problem with the application? This is the application as it is right now, and as you can see, there's no pictures, there's no way for you to search for animals, and basically no one is going to go on this app. The app has a weather station and other things that nobody is ever going to use. So my goal is to increase adoption of animals, encourage people to stop buying from breeders, and prevent all of these animals from losing their lives by actually getting everyone engaged in an app that works for them. So the research that I did, again, it's my whole life just trying to get people to see why they don't adopt. And you hear everything from the shelter's too far away, or I want a specific breed, I want a French bulldog, blah, blah, blah. And so I put this survey out there. Over 800 people took it because the main thing I took away was everyone really loves animals and they do want to help. So from the survey I got that people are open to the shelter, they just need a little incentive to do it. I also asked how they would like it to be presented. Would they like it in Instagram? The approach that we do right now is very depressing. So we basically are very real, and we tell everyone, truly, this dog is on the kill list. He's gone tomorrow, so go. So I learned that they want a more positive outlook. So you start with a mind map, and basically it's just all of these ideas of everything that you can do. When you talk to people about animals and their pets, they go on forever. So everyone had ideas of a lost and found section, a place for grooming, preferred vets on the app, etc. I honed it down in the affinity map, and basically I got to the pain points of what everyone was having issues with. So I had to get the ideas into one place. So I had to think, what are the things that the app has to have? It needs to have personalization. It needs to have something to get people to go to the shelter. So the pain points are, there's no pictures, people are picky, they want a specific dog, it's too far away, and people who maybe don't have the opportunity to have an animal at the moment, they do want to help, they just don't have an area how to. So Olivia is someone who wants a dog. She lives in Miami Beach. She can't drive to the shelter every day, but she wants an incentive to actually adopt a pet instead of having to buy it. So in my lo-fi, you can see that I'm playing around with listing the dogs and a donation portion to the app. In my user interface, I incorporated a lot of different colors because after testing, when you go with a specific color, green is a little reptile, yellow is bees, blue is aqua, so I just threw in all of the colors there. My style guide, you can see there's every dog under the sun, and again, all of these colors. My mid-fidelity, I'm focusing on searching for the dog and a profile for the dog. So here is my app. You go in and then you're gonna sign up because you want a profile so you can keep all of your preferences on the app. So you're gonna get a phone number because you want to get notifications. So when you go on the app, it's basically telling you just that. There's over 500 animals, please try to choose adoption. Now there's an option to search for your pet, so you can personalize it how you want it. There's an events calendar, so you can see when there's adoption events by your area, so you can go to, so you don't have to drive to Doral. And now there's a news feed on the app, so it's not a static page, so it keeps people engaged. So this is a news feed. It shows featured pets, happy tales of adopted pets. There's stories and articles about animals. But the main thing we want to do is we want to search for a pet to adopt. So now you can actually see photos of the different dogs that you like. But let's say you want to personalize it. You search for the dog either by the ID number or the breed or whatever it is that you want. Usually people go by breed. So let's look for an American Bulldog, one of the most common ones in Miami. Male, 3 years old. It's a bigger dog. Let's save these preferences because I want the app to be able to notify me whenever there is this dog with these preferences on it. So now it's showing me all of the list of the American Bulldogs that are available on the app. So when you open it up, it actually profiles the dog. It gives you the option to share with your friends. It gives you the option to add photos. This is an issue because there's not a lot of photos, but so many volunteers take so many photos. Instead of putting on Instagram, we can put them here. There's a bio area, and then there's a place for volunteers or different visitors of the shelters to put comments. You can donate to the dog, or you can adopt him. Now through the app, you can place a hold, which you cannot do in real life. So you can, it's a $50 deposit, so it's incentive so people don't sell this on Craigslist or be weird. So the deposit is non-refundable. It goes towards the adoption, and that's how you place a hold. This is the events calendar, so when you can search and see what's events by your area. These are the favorites, when you can label dogs as your favorites so you can keep them listed. On the settings, you can see your profile, and you can see frequently asked questions, your wallet, your notification settings, etc. But I think the most important feature is the notification section, where you get to see the animals that you have on hold that you want to look out for when they're actually at the shelter, so you don't have to refresh the page over and over again or make the drive to Doral. So the main purpose is to encourage adoption.